Hello, good morning, everybody. This is Comey here. I just want to quickly pop in and give you two things. One, talk a little bit about the inspiration behind Memento, but also, on the other hand, talk about some of the things that I'm working on with this project for the future. So, quickly, the inspiration is very simple. It comes from myself going through a very low point in my life where my mental health wasn't as strong as I wanted it to be. But luckily enough, I was able to kind of manage it, and I'm still managing it. But I came out of it with a really good project and a really strong passion for creating a safe space, creating a safe environment for men to kind of actually like get in touch with their feelings and get in touch with their emotions. So that's how Men Mental came to be. At first, it kind of was a project to just showcase online and virtually stories from other men, but it's kind of morphed into something where I believe discussion and debate and conversation is going to be the key going forward. I have a strong belief in the fact that we can overcome a lot of things by just starting at having a conversation. And this is where we are at right now with Men Mental, is to offer a platform and to offer an arena where men can have that kind of conversation and kind of have that debate to showcase that it is something that can be done. And we did that last week with our first mental chat, where we talked about the stigma behind mental health when it comes to men and some of the things that kind of stop us from evolving as human beings and evolving as men, evolving as leaders, evolving as examples, good examples for people in the future, especially if we are looking to have kids in the future, if you are looking to have mentor or mentees, if we are looking to be a power in our communities, then we have to kind of deal with ourselves first, and that comes with dealing with our mental health and our emotional state. Now, one thing I really want to mention is the fact that mental health is really completely different from mental illness. One is mental health. The one that I'm talking about is you can come to a point where you have the confidence to be able to tackle something on your own or with the help of your peers. Mental illness is a completely different thing. It's a very serious, it's a far more serious issue. It's a far more serious problem that we also have to tackle as an entire community. So I really wanted to make sure that I gave that difference and talked about that difference. Two, for the future, right? So we are doing a lot of, planning on doing a lot of these mental chats, a lot of these conversations, and these conversations can happen with anyone. And that's what I want. I want these conversations to happen with anybody, because as a community, we have to be able to come together as one on a very, very personal level and kind of tackle this issue. So last week we talked about the stigma, and this coming Sunday I'm going to be kind of getting into a conversation with a really young poet. His name is Oscar Kamazima, and we're going to be talking about how to cope and how he's come through a lot of his issues, but also how poetry has helped him cope with some of the things that he's dealing with, and how poetry and how other avenues of coping can help a lot of other men deal with what they might be going through, whether it's at work or at home. So that's going to be a really interesting conversation coming up on Sunday. That's going to be happening at 11:30 a.m. on Eastern Standard Time in the U.S. So we really look forward to having everybody kind of check in and post questions. You know, that's something that can happen during the Instagram live video is people can post questions, and we may be able to hop in those questions and kind of answer them on the spot there. And then two, another really important thing that I'm looking to work on for the future is creating a virtual community. So I'm looking at using a platform by Mighty Networks, and that's going to allow us to create a virtual community where we can have a kind of a chat room, kind of a Reddit-like community, where we can really get a lot of people together from all over the world and kind of discuss these issues amongst ourselves as men, where people can come together and kind of find solutions, but also kind of discuss things that they're going through. So those are a couple things I'm really looking forward to, and I hope you're all looking forward to it as well, to them as well. I really appreciate you all taking the time to watch this really short video this morning. I hope you all have a great day, and I wish you a really good weekend as well. Thank you.